Hey guys, it's Sarah from isweariamstitching. Today is September 29th, and this is Flosstube number 71. Of course, things itch, and I get coffee when I start recording. If you're new, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for putting up with this. If you're a returning viewer, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for putting up with this. I'm standing, which is a weird way to do a floss tube for me, but I literally don't have anywhere else to do this because the iPad is so far away. I need to buckle down and buy a ring light. My desk I haven't been able to use since my ring light broke because it's in the darkest corner of my freaking living room. I usually record now on my dining room table, but it has the massive quilt that I'm working on. It's so big I can only do like 4 rows straight stitching in the ditch before I had to stop because my arms get heavy and I get frustrated with it. So here I am with you propped up in a window, standing up. Hey, it's my notebook, which is weird because I'm gonna have to hold it because it has my notes in it because normally it's flat on my table. Well, let's see how this goes, you guys. I'll be leaning in a lot and putting stuff down on my couch. So I usually do life stuff, later, but I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it to explain why there's not a lot of content this week. Again, mostly been working on that quilt, which you can't tell because what it is just like a brown blob in the dark because I have to roll it up on each side, so, and then unrolled, so, and that's just the backing, which is plain brown. And for my birthday, I got a video game. I love Pikmin so much, you guys. My favorite Pikmin is the rock Pikmin, but he's not on the cover. There he is. The little black guy. He's so adorbs. And of course the purple, because I love purple. I love them all. They're so cute. And there's new Pikmin. There's the ice Pikmin's new, and the glow Pikmin's new, but I don't think they have a picture of the glow Pikmin. There he is. Looks like a little alien ghost. Anyways, got this for my birthday, September 19th. Waited for that weekend for my daughter to come home from college because it's also one of her favorite series. And so we played it. She was here for like a day, like less than 24 hours. So we played a little bit of the battle part, and then my son took her back to college Sunday, and I started playing this, and I became a cave troll. I have an addictive personality when it comes to certain things, TV shows. I have to if it's not a current series, if it's like I'm watching an old series, I have to watch the whole thing, and I can't watch other stuff till I'm done, which kind of puts me, that's why I get behind on floss tubes, because I'll go back and watch Stargate, which is 10 freaking seasons. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I played this nonstop for a week. I beat it last night. So what is that? A week? I love Pikmin, you guys, but I've been a cave troll. I've been playing this nonstop. Oh yeah, my addictive personality. It's also why I start from the beginning of floss tubes. When I find someone new, and it takes me a while to get through it because I'm I have to see what happens next. I have to see how that project progresses. So anyways, so not a lot of content because I've been playing Pikmin, quilting, Pikmin, mainly Pikmin. So not a lot of content, but I had fun. I love that game so much. My kid's coming back this weekend because her roommate's brother's getting married, and so we're gonna play some more Pikmin because we love it. And she, lucky son of a bitch, won a Switch at bingo at college a couple weeks ago, and she's waiting for it to arrive. So I told her she could just take my game with her and play it on her new Switch. She won a Switch. Anyways, might as well talk more about life. What else? That's it. I've been playing Pikmin. I've been neglecting my household chores. My husband's lucky I make dinner every night, quite honestly. That's it. Okay. So now what you're here for, the stitching. Did I ever say this is a floss tube where I talk about stitching and a quilt knit, no knitting, quilting I can't show you. It's currently attached to the sewing machine. All right. No FOs. My whips. I only worked on 2 things this week, and why do I have so many bags? One is a disappointment. It is the first of my September smalls. I did not finish this week, in the week. I think it's a little bit more dense. It's only 64 by 64, but it's more dense. Well, the whale was pretty dense. I don't know. It's Wave by Trina Mestikova from Fireplace Hobby on Etsy. Obviously, I didn't get a lot done on it because I did go to Dayton last weekend, where I don't have space big enough for my house to lay that out, the quilt, lay it out, cut the excess fabric around it, the batting, to make sure it's all the same size, lay it out, baste it, and then pin base it, glue base it, and then pin base it. So I took it to Dayton with me and did it in the hotel because it was big enough floor space. You guys, I can only open my window that much. And I glue basted my quilt. So that means in a small room, I had my aerosol can of glue. I'm glad I didn't die because it smelled so much like glue in there. I was afraid I was going to set off like a carbon monoxide alarm or something. So at one point at like 2 in the morning, I was fanning the door open and closed. It's not my smartest decision, but I'm glad I did it in the end because now I'm finally quilting it. Anyways, I was going to take that with me. I forgot it, which is fine because I didn't even work on anything other than that quilt. But there it is. And if you remember from last week, I was originally doing it on the Stitch Me sandbar 32 count Lugana. I wasn't liking it. It's a beautiful fabric. I love her Lugana. I have favorites. So for Lugana, my favorite's Color and Cotton. For linen, my favorite's Bestitch Me. For Ada, I really like Bestitch Me. I don't use it enough to have a favorite, but I really like Bestitch Me and To Die For fabrics. Anyways, I love the fabric. I wasn't enjoying stitching on it, and I didn't like the way my stitches looked because it's a lot of white. I hate white. I'm a little picky about my white. Not picky enough to constantly redo it or make it look better. But I switched fabrics. I switched it to a 28 count Lugana from Kaylee Tent Stitch. I'll link her shop, the sewing shop, down below. And once I switched it, I finally got going and I finally was enjoying the stitching. I probably could have done 3/2, but I did 2/2 because it's a little bit tighter. So you're going to be able to see the fabric through, but I don't care. I still think it's pretty. I'm so much happier with that than what I originally had. It's gonna be a lot bigger, well, a fair amount bigger. But there she is, that big orange red sun on the start of the wave. But yeah, so clearly I was not finishing that in the week. So that'll be put away and added to the whip pile because today I will start my final, don't have a picture of it, for the project. Saturday small, September small. I'm all discombobulated, standing up. I'm actually, you can tell, I'm leaning against my couch. But my final September small will be the Darling and Whimsy's Design Quirky Quaker Pig. I'm really looking forward to starting that because it's freaking adorable. My notes. Oh, and then because I always work on it, because I'm addicted to it, and I use it for a lot of my fandom stitching prompts. And everyone knows what it looks like, but I'll show you a picture anyways. It is Halloween Hawk Run Hollow. Oh, that's my beagle. She's adorbs. Maybe I won't show you a picture of it, because did I not? Okay, I thought I had a picture of the pattern in my, I have other pictures of patterns, but not that one. That sucks. Okay, but everyone knows what it looks like. Halloween Hawk Run Hollow. I'm currently working on the train block, and it is by Carriage House Samplings. I'm using 18 count Ada from To Die For fabrics, and I am doing 1/1, and I am enjoying the hell out of it. I'm currently working on the ghosts who, as you know, I name things, who are named Fraser, Kowalski, and Jacob. Circling back to Stargate, if you know, if you're familiar. So I was afraid is the bottom part of the ghost is what I started this project pretty much. And you blended so much in with the fabric. But the actual bodies of the ghosts are a whiter white. So they definitely pop out more. And they're outlined, so. Yep. Look at that block, gosh. Kind of saving, yeah, pretty much have saved. I just have to do bottom part of the train in gray, and then there's going to be a lot of fill-in of the stone, fill-in of the sign, fill-in the ghost, and black of the tunnel. And then, of course, I have to finish the block. I love it so much. I love that little owl, who I didn't name, probably because it's so small. Look at the little snake. Can you see the little snake on the sign? So adorable. Yeah, those are my only 2 wits, you guys. That is all I did. I'm not sure I would have worked on Halloween Hawker and Hollow if it weren't for the fandom stitching prompt. So thank you, fandom stitching. That's it. That's all I got for you. But I do have some updates. So for my cryptid Sal, I was leaning towards, I gave you 2 fabric choices I was thinking about, and I was definitely leaning more towards one, and I kind of just wanted to make sure that I wasn't the only one. That's what it looked like from the Witchy Stitcher. I just wanted to make sure that if I chose it, people wouldn't be like, ugh, why'd you choose that? So I had like a couple, not that I should care, but I had a handful of people say this fabric, so I'm definitely using it. It is Pink Chocolate from Bestitch Me on Lugana, 32 count. Oh, it's so pretty. Looks more mauve-y. My lighting sucks. Maybe open this window a little more. Curtain. I'm just gonna move that a little more. I guess it was basically mauve. But there it is. That's when I put my cryptid on. I'm so excited. So I'm definitely excited that while they're basically companion pieces full of black, cryptid and supernatural, that I'm not doing them on similar fabrics. Supernatural is going to be on like a gray. I can't remember now. And this will be on pink. This is one of the sals I plan to start next year for my own sals. I don't think I'll join any sals. I didn't this year. I didn't really see any I liked. Well, I saw a couple I liked. Anyways, what else? At the Met, I told you I was going to do it on this blue fabric, but after talking to Julie from Kansas City Girl in Colorado World, she was telling me about a person that she follows who did it on this like red color. Starless Stitcher. Look at that. That's her Instagram. Oh, that. My phone is making it look brighter red than it is in her picture. I mean, you can tell how washed out her skin is. Anyway, so we were talking, and she said, red would be great. I should do red. I literally had 2 reds. One in like a 36 count and one in a 32 count. And she said, I think this will be a good one. This is the only red I have. And she's like, that's perfect. And then, so she's going to start hers on a red too in December. So that's super excited. Yay, Julie. But this is a 32 count. I don't have bifocals. I'm not sure I looked at the bottom of my glasses. Crimson Peak by Jody of the Steel City Stitchers. 32 count lemon. Oh, it looks orange right now. It is not orange. In my view, it looks orangey. Blah, 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 blah. It is not orange, you guys. Look, you can see. Oh, hey, there's my neighbor. She's a hot mess. Anyway. That's kind of better. Closer up, kind of. There we go. That's, nope, a little bit better. But it's red. And I'm really nervous to do it. Excited but nervous because I love color. And I have so many colorful fabrics. Then they just sit there and I don't use them. I always go for tans, browns, grays, and blues. So I'm like, everything works on that. And it does, pretty much. Don't bark at the neighbor. She's just walking. But, oh gosh, I wish you could get a better view of that color. I took a picture of it, kind of to show Julie. Let me see if it'll show up. If I still have it. It's probably gonna wash out. Yep, so, oh yeah, still washing out. Okay. But so there we go. And she is my winter start, so she's gonna be the first one I start in December. She'll probably be my first new start. I'm supposed to have surgery to have my, I had to weight loss surgery, so I have a lot of excess skin. So if you're new, that's why I have incisions here. Because these arms, as big as they are, used to be a lot bigger. But there's only so much they can take off. Anyways, I have a lot of excess skin on my stomach. So I'm supposed to have tummy tuck, which is basically just having the excess skin that's hanging down past my lady bits and bulging skin removed in November. So I think by solstice in December, I should be good to go. Oh, you can see a little more of the variegation now to start this. One side is definitely more variegated. Or not variegated is the right word, down here. So I'm going to try to start her up here so that this comes out. So I'm excited. Can't wait to start her. She is because I'm following Janet Jabber and I'm doing seasonal ladies. Which is funny because she's basically almost done with all her seasonal ladies. She has one seasonal lady done and now I've jumped on the bandwagon of seasonal ladies. But she's my inspiration. Thank you, Janet. What else? Okay, so Cryptid at the Met. Let's see, my last is Quirky Quaker Small. October 1st, I will start my Halloween theme stitching. And I mentioned last week, a unanimous voting, witches won. So my theme for next month is witches. Doesn't mean that's all I'm going to work on. Obviously, I finished my witches from Hollow and Hawk on Hollow, so I can't do that block next month. I'll do whatever block I'm working on normally. Do you guys see how my eyebrow does that? Like almost always. I had Bell's palsy 15 years ago, and on this side of my face, and ever since. Can you see when I smile how that side goes up more and that side doesn't? It's, well, not droopy, but like, see? How the cheek goes up more, not as much here. And this eyebrow almost all naturally has like a higher arch, and this one naturally just kind of goes down. It's because I had Bell's palsy, and luckily no really long-term effects. It didn't last long. I had to wear an eye patch, and because I couldn't close my eye, so I taped my eye closed, wear an eye patch. But it drives me crazy because I'll see myself and I'm like, this eyebrow is just so much higher. It looks like I'm constantly quizzical. Like, oh. It's just because naturally my face, unless I actively raise it, doesn't want to go up. So that's the story of Sarah's face. Anyways, so such side tangents. You should have a real conversation with me. Oh. Like, I will be mid-conversation, mid-thought, and be like, what was I saying? I don't know. Let's circle back around eventually. But, so October theme is witches. So on the 1st, and then every week, every Sunday after, I'll pick a new witch, just like I did with my September smalls. So I'm going to do it now, not on Sunday since I'm on video, on Friday. You guys don't need to explain, you're not. I gotta give you more credit. You guys you don't need everything baby explained to you. You know why I'm doing it today, so I can start it on Sunday. And so you'll know what to expect. Why am I explaining it to you? I just said I wasn't going to. You guys, I am all over the place. It's probably because I didn't get a lot of sleep. I had insomnia last night. Could not fall asleep. I'm sorry. Let me spin my wheel. Thank you for putting up with me. You guys. Oh, I kind of wanted to start this the first anyways, because it was the one for sure, no matter what. Of the 20 witches I had to choose, I was going to stitch because it's a kit. It chose Baba Yaga from Autumn Lane Stitchery. Where's my witch? Oh, I'm just going to go. Forgot my witches. Got my witch pile. Okay, so Baba Yaga from Autumn Lane, which is actually good too because 2 of my patterns are PDFs and I ran out of ink, so I haven't printed them out yet. I'm gonna have my kid print them out at college and bring them to me. Oh no, probably not. She's already left. Autumn Lane Stitchery, Baba Yaga. Oh, it's a mammoth witch. Look at her. Look at her. Oh, Baba Yaga. So, and she is worked on. It was a kit. Came in a Black Needle Society bag. It's gonna be on 32 count linen catacombs from Bestitch Me. Oh God, that's so pretty. That is so, so pretty. That's such a small piece of fabric. She's so big. Oh, it's gonna look so good. I mean, it does look good on the mock-up. There we go. Baba Yaga, Autumn Lane Stitchery, the Stitch Me Catacombs. 32 count. So pretty. I'll go ahead and show you what like I said, everything's ready to go. Except for the patterns. And I can't promote my library because the library is closed until mid-October because they're replacing the floors. And I no longer work at the B&B where I did a lot of my printing. Anyways. It's funny, I was, Bonus Child brought me back my Seasons of the Witch book. And, I lost a train of thought, see? That's what I'm talking about. What was I saying? Something Sony. No. Oh, we were talking about patterns, and she said, well, what patterns did you choose for October? And I told her, and I said, it's funny, because 3 of them are largish, 2 are pretty large, 1's largish, and then 2 are smalls, and then 2 smalls are pumpkins with witch hats. So I thought that kind of worked out funny. That's how my wheel spun. But I have everything ready. I don't have all the fabric. I think I had almost all the threads called for Halloween Quaker by Lila or Leela Studio. Not sure which way to say it. And I'm going to work that on Paranormal 36 count linen from Bestitch Me. Oh, I think that'll be beautiful. So pretty. Oh gosh, I should open up all that. So pretty. Oh, look at those blues, those purples. Oh, god damn, that's pretty. But again, you guys are gonna see from my fabric choices that again I steer towards blues and browns. Because then, well, this one's green actually, but I can't remember what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's a Picture This Plus. But then I'm doing Foxglove and Crow's Pumpkin Witch. And I'm using this scrap fabric that is, shit, I'm gonna have to look at my craft folder, craft notebook, and see what this is. I know he's done other stuff. Dapple? No, that's not right. And I can't tell if it's 36 count or 32 count. Oh my god. I am ill prepared. But there we go. If it doesn't work, it's just a small piece. It's a small project. I'll pick something else out. There's the witch. And I'm using the fabric, the threads that came with it. It was a kit from the Starlight Stitchery. Look how cute that little witch is. I didn't have the dark orange called for it in the middle. That's like the only DMC. So I just grabbed a Bestitch Me silk and like Halloween colors, and I'll just cut out the black and use the dark orange. And then I'm going to do, boy, balancing stuff on a couch is hard because there's cushions everywhere and dogs. You can't see her. Okay. And then what else? My other two projects, I have stuff to print the patterns out for. It is the Sea Witch from the Primitive Hair. And I had maybe 2 of the called for fancy flosses. So then I just improvised, went through my stash, and picked out like a DMC, some Night Stalker's Calling, Classic Colorworks, mainly Classic Colorworks. And there's a lot in here because there's a light blue in there that I haven't decided which one to use. And I'll be working her on Bronze Age Bestitch Me 32 count linen. I love Bronze Age. It's one of my favorite browns. I love it, love it, love it. One of my favoriteest browns. If you have any Bronze Age, you're like, I don't like Bronze Age, send it to me. And then I'll put that back there. That's a tight fit in there. And then my last witch pattern, what's hot in here, is the Witchy Stitchers Mini Samhain. Samhain? I can never say it. That's another small. So it only calls for like 3 colors. So DMC for the win. And then the fabric I chose was just a scrap piece of Ada I got from my friend Stephanie. It should fit on here because it's awfully small. And it's a darker, prettier color brown than what's showing up. That's more better. That's more better? That's better. That's more like it. Oh, it's soft. I wonder what linen that is. Or Ada that is. I believe it's 18 count. I believe it's 18 count. So again, it should fit. If not, it's a small project. I can definitely figure something else out. So I'm excited by that. I, again, do think it's funny that 2 of my witch projects are basically pumpkin witches. I have all these witch projects. I should have included them in the pumpkin and not the witch maybe. But you know what? It worked out well. I'm excited to do them. And they're small. At least Mini Samhain, I should finish in like 2 days when I get to that. All right. Rolling. I was going to show you my box of shame, but I'll do that next week. I'm not in the mood. It's, you probably you know what it is from the name. It's my box of finishes I haven't fully finished because I can't wait to finish something. Like, I can't wait till this is done so I can hang it up, turn it into a pillow, do something with it so I can always see it or see it in the holidays. And then I put it in a box. I finish it and I'm like, yay! Fold up, put in a box. Okay. Oh, that hurts. Bending hurt. Haul. So I was watching Mrs. Stitches Sheila, and I was catching up on all her backlog. She's one of the new Flosstubes I've been watching, and I'm all caught up now. She showed this pillow that she got off of Amazon, this kit called 7 Colorful Birds from DMC. And I was like, my son loves birds. I'm like, he would love that. So I paused and immediately went to Amazon to look for it. I could not find the pattern. And then she offered to send it to me. So she did. Thank you, Sheila. My son loves birds. When he comes home, I'm gonna see if he wants all the birds stitched up or if he wants to remove any. Like, I kind of think he might not like that bird. I don't know why. Something about that bird. I'm like, maybe he might not want that bird. But I think it's be easy just to remove one, keep him on the branch. He'll definitely want that bird. Definitely want that. Was that toucan? Yeah, he's gonna want that. Anyways, so there we go. And the kit was like 14. No, I think she said 11 count Ada on the pillow, and I just loved how it turned out. So I'm gonna do it on a 14 count Ada. Probably not white, maybe like very light gray or blue, whatever my son wants. Hey, he may want light green. I'll let him decide. And I will turn it into a pillow similar to that. He's gonna love that. And then from Stitchy Goodness, I got the Forest Friends Zine. My bonus child printed it out for me at her college when she came down this past weekend and gave it to me. Wish I had thought to have her print out my witch patterns, but I didn't. Anyways, so there's a lot of good stuff in here. I love just that artwork. But I'll show you the ones I really like that I know for sure I'll stitch. Color Me Amy cross stitch mouse with flower. I'll definitely stitch that. I'm sorry these aren't in color. A little shaky. I'll probably stitch Hair Moon Crafts Purple Emperor. It's a purple butterfly, but you can't tell because, again, black and white. Probably stitch that. I don't want to say. I'll probably stitch this because it's super cute, but I won't have the words because I love owls. But I won't, like I said, I won't have the words. And I'm not sure. This, I think, will be some great stitching, creepy stitching. I'll just put together later at Halloween. But I probably would leave off the Woodland Creepers words. Oh, sorry, that's from Noctiflora, and it's Woodland Creepers. That would be my first Noctiflora pattern. There's other patterns. Let's see, I'm not going to do that one. Oh, yeah, I will definitely 110% do Rowan and Rose Autumn Hedgie. Look how freaking cute that is. I wish this was in color so you could see how cute he was, how cute he is, how pretty those flowers are, that big-ass mushroom. Look at the snail. Oh, yeah. This is basically why this and the first pattern are mainly why I bought it. Oh, so cute. I will not stitch that one. Probably not that one. Not that one. This one is kind of busy, and I don't really want to do this big ass tree, but it is super cute. The Stitchy Fair Curious Business. Look at those ferrets. But that tree, I do not want to stitch that tree. And then this one, When That Owl Sings, by Yasmin's Made with Love. I will definitely do that, but I will do that. Make it like a long pillow, tall pillow for my dough bowl. I don't want the words. When the owl sings, the night is silent. That's how it looks. I don't want the words. But that moon and a variegated, do they have it? Yep. Oh, honeycomb. That's one of my favorite yellows. It's going to be so pretty from Color and Cotton. I have to put, so much stuff back together because I just been throwing it on my couch. Okay, so that's my haul. Now, well, giveaways. So last week, the winner of that was Stitches and Books Alley. Contact me. You can leave me a comment down below. No, don't do that. You can DM me on Instagram at Eat My Oxygen, or send me an email at isweariamstitching@gmail.com with your address. If you're not in the United States, we're going to have to talk about a different thing to send you, because I went to send my last 2 packages, 2 smalls, and one's in Canada and one's in England, the UK, and I thought, these are small, these will be cheap. They wanted $14 to send something this size, smaller, I think, than this one, to Canada, and $18 for Europe. So I will not be shipping anything other than patterns that I can put into a normal size card out of country. Sorry, guys. So, Allie, if you are out of country, we'll have to talk about maybe sending you a pattern. I know, yeah. Rhonda, I'm sorry. The winner of the whale tail and thread is Rhonda Wise from last week. I know, Rhonda, I'm pretty sure I have your address and you're in the States. But it's a pattern, so I can put this in a card, and we'll be good if you're not in the States. Sorry, guys. Post office ruined my fun. Okay, so my last giveaway for the month, September Smalls, is only for people in the United States. Again, sorry. You have to be 18. I refuse to be that creeper getting underage people's addresses. Don't say giveaway, don't say free. If it gets lost in the mail, I apologize, but I won't be reimbursing you anything. Because I won't. But it is there any other things I have to say? No reimbursements, don't be gross, don't be underage, don't say free and giveaway. Anyways, be in the I want to say be American. Be in the United States. And I use the word, what word did I write down? Unwind. It is, I got this in something, but I can't remember where. The Black Needle Society? I can't remember. But it is Flosswinder from Stacy Stitches Creative Studio. I know she rebranded recently, but I cannot remember what her studio is called now. But it is a floss winder that says time to unwind. I don't use it. I thought I might when I got it and just sat in a drawer. So if you'd like to win this floss winder, say the word unwind, sorry, and be in the United States. I apologize. So pretty. I think that's it. Oh no, I have to tell you about this is my last list of my usual suspects of floss tubers I watch. I won't tell you why I watch them because there's so many of them. I'm just going to list them. And I have been watching new people, which I will share next week. And then I'm not caught up on my to watch list for new people, but I have watched a handful, and now I'm watching more. So long-winded way of saying I'll share some new ones next week. Sorry. So I watched the ladies at Steel City Stitchers, Laura at Tarsiers Stitchers, I believe, Stitches, Bridgen at the Museum Stitcher, Sarah, Carrie, and Whitney at 3 Trail Stitchers, Steph at Total Stitch Show, Vera at Vera's Stitching Corner, Tara from Wildo Woman Crafts, Jessie from Jessie Marie Does Stuff, Nikki from Nikki Noodle Stitching, Catherine from Stitchuation Normal, Ashley from the Stitching Penguin, Sam at Little Loop Stitching, Trisha at 3 Owl Threads, and Mel from Wordy Stitches. It's funny, on this list, there's a handful that I haven't posted in a while, but I haven't removed them because I was told I shouldn't, because they may come back. And it'll be disheartening for them to have their subscriptions lowered. And it's just sitting in my subscriptions, not doing any harm, not causing me any problems, so. And they may come back, they may post again. Like, it hasn't been that long since some of them posted. I kept Chris Cross Stitch on there and he came back. Anyways, so that's my last of my regulars. And I think that's it for you guys. Giveaway, current giveaway. Wanda's current giveaway winner. Flosstubes I watch. That's it. Now I have to quilt before my daughter gets back from college. Maybe an hour or two. And then we're going out to our favorite coffee shop. She hasn't been there in a while since she left for college. And since she's going to be home this weekend, I'm making some of her favorite dishes. I'm making sushi bake and then just salmon and rice. Because those are things she can't get at college. She can't make them in her dorm room. It's like I took a speed pill or something, man. And I don't have my pen to write down all the people I mentioned. So I'm going to have to go back and watch my own video, which I don't want to do. All right. Sorry, guys. Long-winded. That's me. That's how I roll. I should have just called myself the Babbling Stitcher. It would have been a lot shorter of a YouTube handle. Okay, guys. I'm going to go. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for putting up with me. I want to say next week I'll be back over there, but that quilt is going to probably take me a while because literally, like I said, I can do 4 or 5 rows before I'm exhausted, and it's a big-ass quilt. So I might be standing up again next week. But I will be here, and I hope you guys enjoy the start of your fall if you're on the side of the earth that it is fall. Bye, guys.